It is a list that reads like movie credits. These are the names of the more than 80 people here in Florida charged in connection to the January 6th attack.
So where are they now, and where do their cases stand? WESH 2 investigative reporter Greg Fox has a look back on the insurrection and ahead on the march toward justice.
Dylan, anything you want to say?
For nearly 2 years, the U.S. Justice Department has been corralling, on average, more than 36 people a month and charging them in connection with this. The uprising and riot at the nation's capital, the most serious breach at the heart of our nation's democracy in more than 200 years. 5 people died that day, including a woman shot by police. She was part of the mob breaking through doors and windows, clashing with officers, destroying public property, and disrupting the transition of presidential power from Donald Trump to Joe Biden. Since then, the government has tried to bring as many to justice as possible. So far, nationally, nearly 1,000 have been charged. 465 have entered guilty pleas. Of those, 335 have been sentenced, with 185 of them being handed prison terms, most for less than a year behind bars. Florida defendants have played a glaring role in the ongoing case, with Paul Hodgkins of Tampa being the first in the nation to be sent to prison last year. He got 8 months for obstructing an official proceeding carrying a Trump flag into the Senate chamber. Robert Palmer of Largo has gotten the stiffest sentence in the state so far, more than 5 years. He admitted in court to spraying a fire extinguisher at police and throwing it at them. Statewide, 89 people have been charged, including 36 in Central Florida. 32 have entered guilty pleas. Of those, 22 have been sentenced, including 9 of them to prison. Trials have been rare, but in November, a jury found Kelly Meggs of Marion County, a leader, according to the DOJ, of the far-right Oath Keepers, guilty of seditious conspiracy. It's one of the most serious charges connected to the Capitol riot. He's seeking a new trial while facing sentencing this year. Kenneth Harrelson of Titusville was convicted of lesser charges at the same trial and will earn his punishment in the coming months.
That'll be discussed in court.
A jury is currently being seated for the trial of Joseph Biggs of Ormond Beach. He's identified by agents as an organizer of the far-right Proud Boys. Also connected by the government's investigation of the Proud Boys are former Windermere police officer Kevin Tuck and his son Nathaniel, a former Apopka police officer. They were arrested a year and a half ago. Their cases are still pending. 23 of the 36 Central Florida cases connected to the Capitol riots so far have no resolution. 5 people have entered guilty pleas but have yet to be sentenced. Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.